Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica Rovira. You can find me on Instagram at jessica.ro, V as in Victor, IRA. You can send me an email at jessica.m.rovira@gmail.com to book a personal reading with me, private yoga session, guided meditation, Akashic record, energy clearing, spiritual coaching, or an essential oil consult to know how they can help you and your everyday life. And this is a love read for all twin flames soulmates. Today we are focusing on being ghosted for the spirit of Halloween, and for those of you out there who are still wondering what the fuck happened to your person, where the fuck did they go? For those of you who are wondering, you know, why is your person ignoring you? Why haven't they responded? What happened? What did I do? Did I do something? Doesn't matter how long it's been, but if you're feeling like, what the fuck? Where did my person go? I just got ghosted. I left stranded. If you're still being haunted by your person and you got ghosted, this is for you. So let's go into our Raven Cards Oracle. Thank you for those of you returning to my channel, and welcome those of you who are new to my channel. I like to focus on both energies and kind of just go with the flow of spirit. Ask Spirit, Divine Creator, what messages are coming up. But today we are focusing on being ghosted. So we're going to go into, first I'm going to get a message from the Raven cards. And then I'm going to get a message from the Rumi Oracle. And then we'll go into Tarot and find out what's going on between you and what's going on between your person. Thank you, Spirit. So it says, bind your wounds well and reflect. Your innermost being can never be hurt. That is no feeble consolation, but rather it is the way itself. Bind your wounds well. I'm going to read that again. Bind your wounds well and reflect. Your innermost being can never be hurt. That is no feeble consolation, but rather it is the way itself. Bind your wounds well. Interesting, right? We're asking about being ghosted, and being ghosted can be quite painful, right? Like the questions of a lover, someone quite important to you, just disappearing with no say, no reasoning as to why, leaves you with a little bit of an open wound, right? And so this is saying to seal, it's time to sew those wounds up. It's time to patch them up, sew them up, and know that your innermost being, the soul essence of you, can never be hurt. What gets hurt is our ego. And I'm not saying like it's superficial and we, you know, your feelings don't matter. That's not what I'm saying. Now what I'm saying is ego, because ego is the mind, is where we create that story of what happened to us, and where we continue to run on that program of what happened to us, right? So to me, I think this is like, you know, do yourself a energetic spiritual ritual where you literally go to the root of the wound. And I know that this is hard because that means that you've got to face it again, right? It means that you've got to face that wound again. But the truth is that the more we keep ripping open that same, you know, ripping off the same scar, it's never going to fucking heal, right? And that's what this is saying. It's let's heal it for good. Let's patch it up. So it may hurt to go in and have to relive the wound that hurts. But let's go in there and patch it up. We let go of the whys, and we understand what it gave us. What are the lessons from this person walking away, from this person ghosting you? What were the lessons? What did you learn about yourself? Did it make you stronger? What did you learn about yourself? Is it something you would ever allow happen again? I don't think so, right? And so these are the things that we take with us from this experience. But we're going to go back to that place, and we're going to literally see ourselves patching it up, sewing it up, putting a fucking Band-Aid on it, spit on it if you have to, rub some dirt on it, however you got to heal it. And really just see yourself patching it up and healing it up. Like mentally, you know, like I said, like if it were a wound, see yourself addressing it like if it were a physical wound. But go in mentally and spiritually and write it out. Light a candle. You got this. All right. Let's go into our Rumi Oracle by Alana Fairchild. And we're going to get an energy for you and an energy for your person. Wow, this came out the other day. This came out on my Instagram live read for Tarot Tuesday. You who show the way. This is beautiful. For my Divine Feminine, number 33, Ascended Masters. You who show the way. Let's get one for our Divine Masculine. Wow. Divine Mother Manifests, number 15. This is a beautiful card. I've actually never received this card. First time. Now to me, this looks like the Divine Mother is working with your Divine Masculine. This is beautiful. There's definitely some kind of awakening happening here. I feel like they are being held in the womb of Mother Earth right now. Maybe they're spending a lot of time in nature. You know, reconnecting with themselves through nature. Spending a lot of time healing in nature. But Mother Earth has got your Divine Masculine really close to her heart right now. Being watched over. This is beautiful. I love seeing that. All right. You know, this deck specifically has like very specific messages, so I'm gonna have to go into the book for this one. 33, Ascended Masters. You know, 33 was the year of how the age of Jesus, Yeshua, when he passed, when he passed away or died on the cross. Okay. Okay, this oracle comes to you with a special message. You are an inspiration. You are helping those around you and even many of whom you are unaware of. You are doing this because this is your path. This is your way. This is your gift. To live a life dedicated to the growth of consciousness, and through that dedication, inspire others to receive the loving consciousness of that great beloved, can benefit them so greatly, no matter what their situation or circumstances. You are not doing this through any effort or will. You are doing this because this is your nature, your being, your way. Just as the sun breaks through the darkness with its own light, shining light with its presence by simply being, so too does your inner sun, your soul. You don't have to understand this or do anything with this information given, although you may find it of comfort or even be shocked by it, pleasantly perhaps. It is just an acknowledgement of who and what you are, given freely because you are ready to receive such an acknowledgement. You are also being gifted through this oracle with a sign, a portent. This oracle is an omen, an issue too difficult for you to understand, no matter how hard you have been working on it, is about to be resolved. Wow. Isn't that a freaking relief? To feel that, or to know, to hear that something you've been struggling with, the fact that your person has ghosted you, is about to be resolved. that is like, that takes a lot of weight off of my shoulders. I don't know about you, but it's like, oh, there's resolution. Oh my God, thank the Lord. You have no idea. You have no need to hold on onto it or become more worthy of the resolution, of that resolution. It is going to happen according to the grace of the great beloved. Karma, the laws of cause and effects. What do we worry about? It's our mind, it's our ego. We love to need to know. Even if you have no idea what is going on in the process, so it's like to simply, it says your job is to allow it to happen, to simply bear witness to the resolution, even if you have no idea what is going on in the process. You may find that while you are letting go, the resolution happens without you being aware of it until after the fact. Then apparently all of a sudden, what was an issue is no longer so. You who help others are a worthy recipient of the help of the great beloved. Be prepared to surrender all plans and convictions about what can and cannot be, about what you think you know and what you think you need. Although the benevolent grace of the beloved to allow the benevolent grace of the beloved to take you through the great waves, as the sea becomes calm and serene under the living divine light. This oracle brings the message that if you have a situation in your midst that feels impossible to resolve, the divine has it covered. Do the sacred honoring ritual and let it be sorted out by a power greater than your own. It shall be sorted out, and your sun shall rise. Just as day follows night again and again, so too shall your sun rise after any issue or struggle. Have faith and hope and know that this is a sensible approach to any dilemma, no matter how serious it may seem. For what use is it to bemoan the absence of day, even on the longest night, when you know in every moment dawn is ever closer to breaking once again? Your hope then is not foolish, but wise. Wow. It's like the divine is saying, you know, what if you were, and this is in this situation with your person that's ghosting, what if your person ghosted you, right? And maybe it's just they needed time to think, time to, sit with self, right? Reflect, inner reflect. But in that reflection, all they're doing is thinking of you. In that reflection, all they're doing is planning on how they're going to come back to you and how they're going to come back to you better and how they want to come back to you, evolved and all these things. And like them being away and needing to do it without possibly speaking about it was them wanting to get it right? Wanting to be right within themselves before they stepped forward. And so it's like, that could be all happening, right? This person could be like literally planning to come towards you, but you're over here and you're worried that the sun won't rise, right? You're worried. And so it's like, the sun shows you over and over that it will rise another day. So for you to be, it makes sense in my mind. I can't get it out in words. But it's like, don't focus on the absence of what has left, because it is creating a new beginning. Like the phoenix, like the phoenix rises. Just because the phoenix dies and burns to ashes doesn't mean it's over. It actually is an opportunity for a new beginning. It is the rising of the phoenix. Like you get a second chance and a third and a fourth and a fifth. Leave the absence. It's like whatever you feel is not there is there. This is what I'm feeling. Whatever you feel is not there is there. So when you let go of the fact that you think it's not there and you actually feel it, maybe like sit with it, go within here, and you feel that it's there, something's going to click and something's going to switch. But I feel like right now, for my divine feminines, maybe you're too focused on the absence of it. And so the fact that you're focusing on that absence is what is keeping it from being present. It will remain in absence as long as you focus on the absence of it. Does that make sense? So it's in letting it go. Completely surrendering it. Not thinking of its absence, but maybe welcoming its... It's like it's welcome home, you know? It's like welcoming it home. That's what I heard. Okay. Divine Mother manifests. So, what number? 15. 156. Universal love. Divine love. Wow. Okay. This oracle comes to you via the sacred grace and mercy of the Divine Mother. These tend to be kind of long, so I don't want to... Who is the great manifesting expression of divinity. All that is created, all that is made manifest without exception flows from being. This is why it is safe to trust in life, even most especially. The inexplicable mystery and even the darkness that may give rise to fear and judgment within us. It is all part of her unfathomable workings. Okay, I gotta read it. So we pray for light. We pray for love. We honor and live our lives with its mysteries with as much integrity as we can muster. But beyond that, it is best to participate in this life with such less certainty than the mind would have us believe necessary for inner peace. Inner peace doesn't come with understanding, it comes with trusting. Can we understand a star or a galaxy? Perhaps not. Yet we can choose to trust in its beauty and beingness, and from it derive great energy, hope, and inspiration. The ways of the Divine Mother are not to be judged by our limited standards, rather than can be witnessed, experienced, and received. What a relief to not need to understand. What a relief to simply live with trust and know that everything will work its way out. Through those wise ways of the Divine Mother, there is a gift headed to you now. Will you receive it, my divine masculines? That gift is one of manifestation, something you have been working towards, growing into, loving, and dreaming for, perhaps for a very long time, is finally coming to fruition. Perhaps you have caught a sniff of the aromas from the divine kitchen and know the meal is nearly ready and it smells delicious. Or perhaps you have already been a curious and naughty angel. You've poked your head through a door to the divine dining room only to be captivated by the candlelight dancing in reflection upon gleaming silverware and the subtle sounds of crystal goblets and fine china being laid down upon an exquisite dining table. I so am thinking of like Beauty and the Beast right now, and the part where they bring Belle into the dining room and, you know, be a guest, you know. Or maybe, dearest one, you have absolutely no clue what is about to happen. This is like saying like the divine could be in the fucking depths of the darkness right now, and divine has something magical hidden around the corner. Or maybe they're in the depths of the darkness and they've seen a sneak peek of the magic that is about to come into their lives. Wow. With your thoughts and intentions so often turned to the past or future, you have yet to realize what is coming to life for you this moment. Perhaps you will not gain any advance notice. You will instead run smack into the middle of a dinner party hosted in your honor. And perhaps even feel unprepared, wondering if this morning's yoga attire is suitable for such a grand occasion. Interesting. You are being asked to receive this gift completely and utterly, whether you feel sufficiently worthy or not, or appropriately and readily attired. So for some of my divine masculine, maybe that's the problem here, is you guys aren't feeling worthy of your divine feminine. You're like, how could my divine feminine want me? Especially after everything I've done to them, is what I heard. So this could be in this life or in the past life. I don't know, but that's just what I heard. Okay. Whether it seems to be, it says whether you feel sufficiently worthy or not and readily attired, it is time, and the bestowal of this gift is as it should be. Whether it seems to be in the best form or how it should be according to your opinion or the opinions of others, right? It's like, don't allow your own opinions and your own programming and the opinions of others and the programmings of others to gear whether this relationship is sacred or not. Because maybe you've been through some shit with this person, and it doesn't mean that there isn't love there. It doesn't mean that it's not a sacred journey, is what I'm hearing. It says, it is as the Divine Mother has accorded it to be. She has her wild ways, of course, and oftentimes her workings in the world are, to put it mildly, downright unfathomable. Yet somehow all things, all creations, all of life, her every working serve love. You are one of her creations, and so is the imminent manifestation of your own heart truths. Live it, love it, receive it completely. It is yours and meant to be so. This oracle comes with an additional guidance for you. No matter whether or not things appear to be working out, they are. And you are held in the loving protection of the Divine Mother to keep you from straying from your highest path and divine destiny. There is work here for you to do upon this planet in your own unique way. It is the work of the Divine Mother, the work of love. So then, allow her to care for you, even if you wonder what the heavenly minx is up to at times. I love that. Divine Masculine, hang in there. You may be going through like a dark night of the soul right now, but hang in there. You're being held by the Divine Mother. She's got your back. And I see that there is healing in this relationship. Definitely, possibly, more than likely, not communicating. I mean, you've been ghosted. I would assume there's no communication, if not very little. All right, so before I start shuffling, we are going to get into your energies and your person's energy. So, that was really sorry you guys had to see that. All right, let me do a couple shuffles here. These cards got wet when I put them outside under the moon one night, full moon, you know, to charge up. And it rained. And here's the Ace of Cups and the Judgment at the bottom. And the rain made my cards like super funky and hard and stiff now. And, you know, hard to shuffle. But here we go, Divine Creator, Holy Spirit. Thank you. Let's get an energy for our Divine Feminines. So I'm assuming that the Divine Feminine is watching. I'm going to say you, my Divine Feminine. Divine Creator, Holy Spirit. Divine Creator, Holy Spirit. That's too many. So we're going to get one energy for you, my Divine Feminine, and how you I can't shuffle today. All right, where are you at, my Divine Feminine? Where is your energy at the moment in relation to your twin? There we go. Or just at the moment. Okay, so we've got you as working hard. Let's get one for the Divine Masculine, or your person, your twin. We've got grace, we've got hope. This is in relation to you, my Divine Feminine. So we're gonna do what you need to know, my Divine Feminine, about your twin, your person. What you need to know about your twin, your person. So, okay, they want me to explain the cards before I keep going. All right. So, 8 of coins. Ah. Ace of Pentacles flipped over, solid offer. Okay, so there's some solidity here. I think there's some new energies in the physical that are manifesting. And I think that, my Divine Feminine, you are in a place of manifesting your coin. And this is more for me, for you and the Divine, for you, the Divine Feminine, is you, I feel like you possibly put a lot of work into this connection. And there's this sense of, it's like you invested a lot of your emotions, a lot of your heart, a lot of your soul into this connection and into this person. And to see them walk away has been quite, they said gruesome. Like, it's been a little ugly for my Divine Feminines, because, like I said, I feel like you felt like you put a lot into this connection. For my Divine Masculine and where they're at right now in relation to you, I feel like they feel like you are like their dream come true. Like, you are the wish come true. You're their dream. And I feel like they see like hope. There's hope here. Like, there is a sense of you are the light to their darkness. Like, I think that when this person right now is in darkness, because we saw that with the Rumi card, you know, your person could be possibly literally walking through the corridors of the underworld, trying to find themselves, and you are the light that is like guiding them through the underworld. When they think of getting out of darkness, they think of you. When they are in their deepest, darkest moments, it's like the love that you gave them that illuminates them out of that darkness. Wow, that's beautiful, okay? So what do you need to know about this connection and about your person? So what do you need to know about this connection and your person? I think you need to know that it's healing. Just know that Spirit is working with you and your person to heal this connection. This isn't you healing individually. This is healing together. This is healing so that you can come together. But this is also telling me that there's no communication, or very little, or none at all. And it's been quite some time. So, what do you need to know? Let's get a little bit more on the what do you need to know with the Twin Flame Oracle. So there was an unexpected tower moment here, and you know, it was, I think, to bring change to the connection, because with that 8 of coins over there, I feel like the Divine Feminine probably was putting more effort in to the connection physically than the Divine Masculine was. So there was a need to balance out, and it was because, yeah, one of you was, and as we've seen in the past, the Divine Masculine has been the one. I'm not trying to blame it all on the Divine Masculine, but has been, you know, the one stuck in the material world, stuck in the 3D, because that's where, that's what they know. And I'm not saying that it's wrong, and I'm not, you know, trying to, but look at that. They're awakening. You see, we got the unawakened, and then after that we have the awakening. So it's happening. The healing is happening. You need to know this, my Divine Feminine, that your masculine is awakening to this twin flame connection. So if you were worried about that, know that you are not going to be alone much longer. And if you are still worried about being alone, connect more with the divine that's within you. But know that it's not going to be for much longer, because your Divine Masculine is awakening to this connection. So when you feel alone, I suggest write, journal, understand your sacred journey a little bit more, and understand what the lessons are. And I feel like it has something to do attached to self-worth, okay, my Divine Feminine? And maybe this is for your Divine Masculine as well. And in that alone time, you know, you've really gotten in touch with your own values, with your own self-esteem. You've built your self-esteem, you've built your confidence, you've empowered yourself, you're valuing yourself. And if that's the case, maybe that wasn't, you know, maybe it wasn't apparent in the past, and your Divine Masculine now is feeling that and sensing it. And so it could be what is helping this Divine Masculine awaken to the connection is the fact that you are yourself working towards healing your own inner sense of value and worth. Good for you, my Divine Feminines. All right. Anything else that they need to know about the connection or about their person? I think the biggest one was the fact that you definitely needed to hear that your person is awakening to the connection. And I think that either in the past or maybe at the present, your family or their family may be causing some there could be some family issues that need to be resolved. This could also mean, like, you know, they want to build a family with you, but this could mean that there's some kind of family issues that may be blocking the connection. Yeah, creating hesitation. But there is, like I said, there's a raising in vibration, or there's a need to raise the vibration. When you raise your vibration, you will attract what you desire. So the more that you find your self-worth, the more that you value self, my Divine Feminine, the more that your twin is going to awaken to this connection. All right, so what do you need to do, my Divine Feminine? They're like, manifest a happily ever after. I know, right? Easier said than done. Manifest emotional fulfillment. Manifest longevity. Manifest your person. All right, so we're gonna get a little bit more with the Twin Flame Oracle, but this looks good. I mean, you know, these are very positive energies. That's longevity, happily ever after, solid foundations, marriage, relationship, family, home. And it's like, you know, manifesting the Magician. That is the belief. It's like, know that you have all the tools. You have everything you need to manifest this reality for yourself. You have everything that you need in order to manifest this emotional fulfillment, this marriage, this commitment, this family, this home, this career, this job, the relationship, obviously, because we're talking about your, you know, person and how they ghosted you. Yeah. So literally transformation and mirroring my divine feminine. What do you need to do? You need to manifest what you want. You want this happily ever after, this longevity. You want this with your person. Manifest it. You have the ability. The magician is telling you, you have the tools. You have everything you need at your disposal. Maybe the only thing that you're lacking is your own belief in your own self, right? But that is what there is a need to transform here. You both are mirroring each other. So that's telling me that you both are working with self-worth issues. And the more that you value yourself and know your own self-worth, my divine feminine, the more your divine masculine is also going to awaken to that truth, right? So whoever was unawakened is awakening to this connection. And all you have to do, my divine feminine, or whoever is watching, is continue to raise your vibration and transform into that higher vibrating self that you know you are. Because your person is your twin and you are mirroring each other. So when you raise your vibration, guess what? So does your person. When you have the breakthrough, guess what? So does your person. Be ready for the next level. And know that whatever you're feeling, your person's feeling too. Oh. Someone's spying on someone here. Maybe you guys are spying on each other. Someone's definitely observing from afar, watching social media, like in fascination, super curious about what you're up to, my divine feminine, or whoever's watching. Any more on what to do? You know, this could also just observe the energies, observe your surroundings, observe the synchronicities. Yeah. Definitely here, synchronicities. There are synchronicities and you need to pay attention, whoever's watching. Spirit is trying to send you messages through the synchronizations. Pay attention, observe. But also just detach, free the situation up to the divine. Have faith that all will be well. Because there's free will attached to this, and there's a need for trust in the divine, trust in the process. Beautiful. All right, let's get to the last card, which is future potential for the relationship. What is Divine Creator Holy Spirit? Thank you. Let's get another one for that. Future potential of... Can we get one more? All right. Oh my God. Okay, well, you're definitely getting spied on, or you're spying. This is another spying card. But, like, we have the King of Arrows and the Queen of Wands. So, we have air sign and fire sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Now this can be anywhere in your chart, but then we also have the star over here, which is also Aquarius. We have the Magician, which is, to me, Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius vibes. Okay. I'm going to need some more clarifiers, because these are all court cards. So it's like all these energies of future potential of the relationship. Yeah, this could be future potential of, you know, someone watching in regret. They're watching from afar right now, keeping their distance because they're in regret. They're in remorse over having ghosted you. Let's be real. So they're feeling the loss of you. They're feeling the regret of having walked away and kept their emotions hidden here. But I think that this is somebody who is ready to like charge towards you, my divine feminine, and bring you the truth. This is somebody who's at least thinking about it. With you being the Queen of Wands, I feel like this like shows me like that they want to take action towards you because they are very passionately drawn to you, right? But we're gonna look into it a little bit more. But at the moment, I feel like they're still stuck in regret, and so right now it's still just a thought. It's still just a thought in how they want to communicate and they want to come in, but they really are, you know, trying to make the right choice is what I'm feeling here. But there's an offer coming regardless of what the offer is, whether it's just, hey, let's start over, or hey, let's get some coffee, or whatever. There's an offer here. This is gesture, engagement for some, wedding for some, but this is about rejoicing in your union. To me, this is saying that whoever walked away, whoever ghosted, is right now in contemplation, thinking about how they ghosted. They're in remorse, they're in regret, they're feeling the loss of you because they are passionately drawn to you, and they are hoping that this connection, it's like, I feel like they're hoping that you're not going to block the connection. They're hoping that you're not going to block the offer that they want to give. And right now they could be watching from afar, you know, keeping their distance, but it's like they want to come in with like they're thinking about how they can come in, and they know that when they come in, they're gonna come. It's gonna be like quickly, like it's gonna come quick, like and suddenly. You know, what? It's like I feel like right. You know what I mean? Like it's like this person could be. Yeah. It's like they're counting their blessings. They're counting their blessings. They know that this is a blessed connection, and they want to bring this offer, but they want to make sure that they're ready. It's like they want to make sure that they're bringing the offer in right. If that makes sense. And so until then, they're watching and possibly planning, but I feel like, you know, they're awakening. Yeah, they just need to let go of fear. There's a need to release fear and anxiety and doubt. I feel like they're stuck in remorse and thinking possibly they're not sure if you are going to be open to them coming in, because they're probably watching from afar thinking that you've moved on. And so yeah, they know that they have to release the material world, that you know, being stuck in the third dimension of 3D and ego and darkness, unawakened. being connected to money and only, you know, focusing on that. It's like they need to release that in order to allow this love to come in. And they're regretting it. They're regretting that they possibly chose in the past to just, you know, work and not, you know, do anything about the connection. So that's what they did. They just ghosted, they let it fall, and they walked away, possibly, or just, you know, obviously ghosted. And they're regretting their actions. They're regretting. But I definitely see a future offer, a gesture, an engagement, an offer, a wedding. Maybe you guys will go to a wedding together. Maybe it won't be your wedding. Maybe they'll invite you to go to a wedding or something, like on a date. Or, you know, just like I said, meet up and like talk and have a conversation. But this is about rejoicing in your union. This means that there is healing happening in the connection, and there is going to be a union of some kind, even if it's a very small one, like a toe in the door. After this time of healing, there is going to be movement forward towards this offer. And so just be gentle with your twin, you know. Yeah. Okay. So, anything else? Anything else for future of the relationship? No, nothing else? Okay. So, we're going to get into advice from our Moonology cards. So, just remember, surrender, because you guys are mirroring each other. Your twin is awakening to the connection, and whatever you're feeling, your twin is feeling as well. So the more you value yourself, the more your twin is going to value the connection. All right, let's get some advice. Thank you, Spirit. What do you need to release? These two came out side by side. The material world. The 3D. Darkness, third dimension, that need to make your mark in the world. That's what we need to release. A time for healing. Wow. And then the healing card that shows that you guys are healing together. This is the other healing card. And then, you know what, actually, the, this is also the healing card. So your person 100% is healing. The connection is healing. This is beautiful. There's a lot of healing happening. I love seeing that. The energy is gaining momentum. I think that came out yesterday too. Okay. I always do this. All right. Waning moon. What do you need to release? It's safe to let go and move on. Move forward with as little resistance as possible. This is not the time to start new projects. Releasing emotional baggage is recommended now. Say sorry to someone. Do energetic work such as meditation or yoga. Isn't that what I said at the beginning about healing your wounds energetically? 100%. That's what needs to happen. If you need help with that, I'm your girl. That can happen long distance, over the phone. We can make that happen. Soon you will see what lies ahead. Woo! I'm going to read, okay? The waning moon points to what's falling away. Life goes in cycles, and sometimes we need downtime or to let go. No matter when in the moon cycle you pull this card, it's a sign that a situation has peaked, for better or worse. And it's time for you to go easy. It's time for you to go easier. It's the autumn and winter of the cycle. So what do you need to release? Almost certainly something from the situation you're asking about. This card can be very positive, but it can still be gently suggesting that you let something go and stop trying so hard. Wow. Smack in the face. Did it smack you? Smack me. A time for healing. Pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning. Healing the past is what I'm going to fucking call this. Oh, ghosted? Healing the past. Anyways, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. This is not the time to paper over cracks or simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Powerful insights can be had if you know that someone or something really isn't good for you. This card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your belief in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. When one is healed, all are healed. It's time to let go of the past. You are about to turn the corner. You need more time to heal. Think about how this situation would look if everyone were healed. Oh, wouldn't that be beautiful? How beautiful would that be? Says, hope springs eternal. This card is a very positive omen indicating that you can create the reality you're dreaming of. Didn't I say that with the manifestation card? The Magician. Though it will take some work and you're not quite there yet, this is a time of energies rising up. Emotions are building too. Can you feel them? Where do you want to go, and do you believe you can get there? Either you can just keep meditating and focusing on your desired outcome, or you can make the courageous commitment to take more practical steps towards your goals. Whichever you decide. Excuse me. Excuse me. Little tickle in the back of my throat. Whichever you decide, you are most certainly on the right track. I know I'm headed in the right direction. The situation is full of potential. Your dream can come true. More effort is yet required. Are you willing to make it or give it? Review your goals and ensure you're still committed. Keep moving forwards. All right, yeah, so either some of you gotta like go back to the drawing board. Am I still committed to the situation? Do I want to keep investing my time and my effort and my love and my heart and my energy into this connection? Or am I ready for something new? Or am I, yes, still committed to this connection, and am I still willing to put work into it? Because it's going to take some effort. That's up to you. That is up to you. I can't make that decision for you. I myself am wondering which road I will go myself. So, messages from your twin, because we obviously in separation if we're watching this video. I want you to see the real me now. I've been hiding from our love for too long. This is your person, y'all. I feel like you're on the other side of my every breath. This person is awakening to the twin flame connection. They are probably haunted by your ghost. Even though they ghosted you, they're haunted by your ghost. Ain't that some shit? I couldn't handle your words when you were upset with me. It was too painful. And that's probably why they ghosted you. Would I be rejected if I contacted you? Do you still want me? Do you? Life has been empty without you. I try to distract myself by going out with my friends. They are trying really hard to ignore the fact that they are hearing your voice everywhere. They're seeing your name everywhere. They're hearing songs that remind them of you. They're expecting to see your face around every corner, even if you guys don't live in the same town. It's like there's this energy of you being there everywhere, and everyone's smiling, everyone's face. Maybe they're fucking meeting people who remind them of you. I couldn't handle my true feelings for you, so I kept you as a friend and nothing more. That's what this guy would do. Yeah, for sure. Definitely keep his emotions to himself. Absolutely. Our beliefs were just too different. I couldn't reconcile mine to yours. Sorry. They're awakening to it now. We were too different. That's why I'm with someone similar to me. So yeah, for some of you guys, maybe the beliefs were just too different. And that's why this person is with someone else. And that's probably why you got ghosted. Because they had someone else. Sorry to say it, but if that doesn't resonate, then don't take it. Please don't go cry because I said that. You know, like at the end of the day, you either know or you don't. And if you're like, no way, don't make it your story, is what I'm trying to say. I'm resisting my desire for you because it's too late now. We've grown apart and you've moved on. They're watching you from you know, social media or from afar or whatever. So they're watching you and they see that you've moved on. And that's probably why over here they're wondering, would you reject me if I contacted you? Do you still even want me? If I reach out right now, am I going to get rejected? And I know that's dumb. You're probably like, well, that's fucking selfish, right? How can you be thinking about how you're going to get hurt and rejected when you fucking ghosted me, right? Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Look at this. It hurts to see online that you've moved on. You ghosted me. Why the fuck would it hurt you to see that I've moved on? Isn't that what you expected? When you ghosted me, that I would move on? I mean, what the fuck? You were the love of my life. I didn't figure that out before. I know now that it's true. And you see, for some, your person is just now awakening to their feelings and the truth that they know now that you are a soulmate, a twin flame, a fucking deep connection, something that they've probably never even ever felt before. I kept up a facade to the world, but you always saw past that into my soul. I wonder if you still think about me. How do you feel about me now that you've had time to reflect? How do you feel about them, my divine feminines, or whoever is watching? Are you still committed to this relationship? Are you still ready to put in the work? Because it's going to take some effort from you and your person. But I see that they are over here wanting to heal, seeing that there is hope in healing this situation. And I feel like they are literally there praying, Lord, Jesus, Divine Creator, Allah, whatever, whoever you pray to, Spirit, please let them say yes. Please let them not reject me. Please let them not ghost me in return. right? They can dish it, but they can't take it. That's because you a warrior ass bitch, my divine feminines, or you a warrior ass dude, my divine masculines out there, or whatever, you know, whatever you want to be called. You're a fucking warrior. All right, I hope this resonated with you. Please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know if you hear from your person after this fucking reading, because it looks like they're going to take action towards you and they are going to come with an offer or a gesture of some kind. I'm curious to know what it is. Namaste. Lots of love.